Hello viewers, welcome to the next episode of knowledge sharing. For today, we're looking at this question and it says evaluate x minus 1 to the power of 6 equals to 5 to the power of 6. So we are going to evaluate this for us to find the value of x from this given equation. So we are given x minus 1 all to the power of 6 equals to 5 to the power of 6. So what we need to do is for us to transpose the right hand side to the left hand side. So this will become x minus 1 all to the power of 6 minus 5 to the power of 6 all equals to 0. So here 6 can be written as 3 times 2. So here we have x minus 1 all to the power of 3 all to the power of 2 minus 5 to the power of 3 all to the power of 2. So all equals to 0. So we have this. It is in the form a to the power of 2 minus b to the power of 2. This is our a and this is our b. So here will be equals to a plus b all into a minus b. So this is what we have. We are going to express this in this format. So as we say, this is our a and this is our b. This will become x minus 1 for here, then plus we have our b is 5 to the power of 3. This is x minus 1 to the power of 3. We have this for the first parenthesis. Then the second parenthesis, we also have x minus 1 all to the power of 3, then minus 5 to the power of 3. So this is what we have. So in this case, we can see that, okay, all equals to 0. We can see that we have the first parenthesis here, or the first bracket here, and the second bracket here. It is either the first bracket equals to 0, or the second bracket equals to 0. So let's call this case 1 and let's call this case 2. Then let's say from case 1, we have x minus 1 all to the power of 3 plus 5 to the power of 3 equals to 0. So here is in the form a to the power of 3 plus b to the power of 3 equals to, we have here a plus b all into a to the power of 2 minus ab plus b to the power of 2 all equals to 0. Okay, now we have that. So we are going to express this in this format. So this will become, and this is our a and this is our b. So here this will become x minus 1. Then we have plus b. Our b is 5. So now, okay, this is for first parenthesis. Then we have into a to the power of 2 is x minus 1 to the power of 2. Then we have minus ab, which is minus our a is x minus 1. Then we have b, which is times 5. Then we have b to the power of 2, which is plus 5 to the power of 2, all equals to 0. So we have this. We need to expand this parenthesis. This is the same thing as x minus 1 plus 5 is plus 4. That is the first parenthesis into, we have this. We are going to expand this. So this will become x minus 1 into x minus 1. Then we have here minus, this is 5 times minus x. We have minus 5x. Then we have minus times 1 is plus 1 times 5. We have plus 5. Then we have plus 5 to the power of 2 is 25. All equals to 0. So in this case, we need to expand this phase, then we add up this. So we need to clean this. So as we said, here is the same thing as x plus 4. Then we have into, this is x times x. We have x to the power of 2. We have x times minus 1. We have minus x. We have minus 1 times x. We have minus x. Then we have minus 1 times minus 1. We have plus 1. So we have here minus 5x. Here we have minus 5x. Then we have 5 plus 25, which is plus 30, all equals to 0. So here will become x plus 4 all into x to the power of 2 minus x minus x. We have minus 2x plus 1. Then we have here minus 5x plus 30 equals to 0. So here will be the same thing as x plus 4 into x to the power of 2. Then we have minus 2x minus 5x. We have minus 7x. Then we have 1 plus 30. We have plus 31. all equals to 0. So this is what we have. So we have the first parenthesis equals to 0, or the second parenthesis equals to 0. So in this case, the here will be x plus 4 equals to 0, or we have x to the power of 2 minus 7x plus 31 equals to 0. So the first one will be x equals to minus 4, because 4 will transpose into this other side. This is our x1, is minus 4. So this second one, we have a quadratic equation. So we are going to use the quadratic formula for us to find the value of x. So quadratic formula is the form x equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b to the power of 2 minus 4ac all over 2a. When you compare this equation with the quadratic equation, which is a x to the power of 2 plus b x plus c equals to 0. Comparing this with this, we have the value of a equals to 1, and the value of b equals to minus 7, and the value of c equals to 31. So in this case, we are going to substitute this parameter into the quadratic formula. We have x equals to minus b, which is minus into minus 7, plus or minus square root of b to the power of 2 is minus 7 all to the power of 2 minus 4 times a. Our a is 1 times 31, which is c, all over 2 times 1. So in this case, we have the value of x equals to minus times minus 7 is 7, plus or minus square root of minus 7 to the power of 2 is 49. We have minus 4 times 31 is going to give us minus 124 all over 2. So this is the value of x that we have. And we need to clean this, move over to this other side. So as we say, this is the value of x equals to minus 7 plus or minus. We have here as square root of 49 minus 124 will give us minus 75 all over 2. So that is what we have. This is same thing as x equals to 7 plus or minus square root of this same thing as 25 times 3 times minus 1 all over 2. In a previous video, someone has asked me how I get minus 1. When we have minus 75 here, for us to separate them, we have minus 1 will multiply all this for us to have minus 75. So in this case, this x will be equal to 7 plus or minus square root of 25 times square root of 3 times square root of minus 1 all over 2. So from here, let's clean this other side. Our x1 here equals to minus 4. Then the second case here will be x. We just transfer here to that side so that we'll be able to remember what we have there. So in this case, this is all over 2. So here is going to be x equals to 7 plus or minus square root of 25 is 5. Then we have root 3 square root of minus 1 is I, which is iota all over 2. So we have two solutions of x here, which is x, that is x1. x2 will be equal to 7 plus 5 root 3i all over 2. And we also have x3 as 7 minus 5 root 3i all over 2. So these are the three values of x that we have from case 1. Then from case 2, where we have equals to 0. You can see here, if we say this is a and this is b, this is in the form a to the power of 3 minus b to the power of 3, which is equals to a minus b all into a to the power of 2 plus ab plus b to the power of 2. This is what we have. So we are going to express this in this format. This is our a and this is our b. So that will give us, from that equation, here will be a, which is x minus 1. Then we have minus b, which is 5. So this one is not there. Then for the first parenthesis, the second one, which is a to the power of 2, is going to be x minus 1 all to the power of 2, then plus ax minus 1, which is a, times b, which is 5, then plus 5 to the power of 2, all equals to 0. So we are going to expand this. This is the same thing as x minus 1 minus 5 is minus 6. Then we have into x here minus 1 into x minus 1, then plus, this is 5 times x, we have 5x. 5 times minus 1, we have minus 5, plus this is 25. 5 to the power of 2 is 25. So we have here x minus 6 into x times x. We have x to the power of 2. X times here, we have minus x. Minus 1 times x, we have minus x. We have minus 1 times minus 1. We have plus 1. Then we have here plus 5x minus 5. Minus 5 plus 20 will give us plus 20, all equals to 0. So we have this. So this will give us x minus 6 into x to the power of 2. So we have here minus x is minus 2x. So we have here plus 5x will become minus, okay, it's going to be plus 3x, because minus x plus 5x is going to give us plus 3x. Then we have 1 plus 20 is going to give us plus 21, all equals to 0. So we have two parentheses here. It is either the first one equals to 0 or the second one equals to 0. So we take this one, x minus 6 equals to 0, or we have x to the power of 2 plus 3x plus 21 equals to 0. So here will be x equals to 6, and this is x4 because we have x1, 2, and 3. That is x1, 2, and 3. So this is x4, which is equals to 6. So the value of this x5 and x6 from here, because here we have this parenthesis to the power of 6. So what we are expecting is 6 solution. So the remaining 2 solution is from this quadratic equation, which we are going to use a quadratic formula for us to derive the value of x. So quadratic formula is the form x equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b to the power of 2 minus 4ac all over 2a. In this case, our value of a equals to 1, then our value of b equals to 3, then our value of c equals to 21. So we have our value of x equals to minus b, which is minus 3, plus or minus square root of 3 to the power of 2 minus 4 times a. Our a is 1 times 21, all over 2 times 1. So in that case, what we are going to do is for us to clean this. So in this case, we have our value of x equals to, this is minus 3 plus or minus square root of 3 to the power of 2 is 9 minus 4 times 1 times 21 is going to give us 84 all over 2. So in this case, we have x equals to minus 3 plus or minus square root of 9 minus 84 is going to give us minus 75 all over 2. So here will be x equals to minus 3 plus or minus square root of 25 times 3 times minus 1 all over 2. So our value of x will be equals to minus 3. So we have here as plus or minus square root of 25 times square root of 3 times square root of minus 1 all over 2. So we have here as the value of x here will be equals to, here is equal to minus 3 plus or minus square root of 25 is 5. Then we have root 3i, because square root of minus 1 is i, which is iota, all over 2. So from here, we have 2 solutions from here, which is x5 and x6. So the value of our x5 will be equal to minus 3 plus 5 root 3i all over 2. And the value of x6 equals to minus 3 minus 5 root 3i all over 2. So those are the possible value of x that we have, and they satisfy this equation. If you like what we're doing here, follow us on our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube channel, comments, and share our video for more interesting topics. Thank you.